Hello everyone. Today we're learning how to solve equations that have brackets in them. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to take an equation with brackets, expand it, and solve it confidently. Now this is mainly review because you did this in Unit 2 where you did distributive property. Therefore, this is a little bit more shorter of a lesson. Now, when we take this in, we need to understand that you always have to expand first. We never try to solve while the brackets are still there. We have to clean up the equation before solving. So let's start off with a simple idea. Here are the steps. Expand the brackets, collect like terms, and solve the equations in order of what you should do it in. Now here are some simpler ones that I will show you right now. Here we have 3x plus 4. Our rule here is that the number on the outside always multiplies with everything in the inside. So this becomes 3x, and 3 times 4 becomes 12. Therefore, it's 3x plus 12. Here, it's with a negative, so it might be a little bit more complicated, but the same idea. Negative 10, because negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, and negative 2 times negative x, which gets us plus 2x. We should learn how to combine expanding with solving. Here, we have 2x plus 3 equals 14. First thing we should do is expand first to get us 2x plus 6 is equivalent to 14. Then we should move the 6 since we're doing reverse bedmass. This gets us 8. And once we divide both sides by 2, we get x equals 4. Here is another example. 2x minus 1 equals 3x plus 12. This is the same idea where we should distribute this bracket where the number on the outside has to be multiplied with every number on the inside. And we have our remaining expression here with the equal sign. Here, this will become 10x minus 5 is equal to 3x plus 12. The 10x will subtract because both sides are being subtracted by 3x. These guys cancel out. These guys cancel out. 7x minus 5 is equal to 12. We add both sides by 5. This gets us 7x equals 17. Then we divide both sides by 7 to get the x isolated. This gets us x equals 17 over 7. Here's another example, a little bit, basically the same thing. Negative 3 times 4 and multiplied by the negative x gets us negative 12 and negative n plus 3x, since a negative times a negative is a positive. Then we keep our 2x minus 9 and we simplify to get us x, and both of us will add by 9 on both of these sides. This gets us 3. Now, to end this lesson, here's some common mistakes that students typically make. Firstly, they forget to multiply everything in the bracket, and they only multiply the first term, forgetting the second or the third. They also mess up the negative signs. Remember that a negative times a negative is a positive. A negative times a positive is a negative, and a positive times a positive is a positive. Thirdly, they might solve before expanding, and I put a sad face here. That's because you should always expand first because it makes it way more easier than having to go through way more work. If you follow all through the steps from all the way over here, you should be able to do any of these problems where you expand, collect like terms, and solve. You'll get the correct answer every single time. Alright, that's it for solving equations with brackets. Next time, we'll look at equations with fractions and even more complicated brackets. If you want more practice, then you should check out the worksheets that are posted on the sites. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.